Let's test the sound first. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me once again on the Florentino Rebuilding Company YouTube channel, your outpost on the West Coast. Out here in sunny Southern California, beautiful August 10th. It's gonna be a hot, humid, another hot, humid weekend. Sunday out at the Battleship Iowa. I volunteered to open the ship this morning. I'll stick around maybe till 9, maybe till 10, till Dennis gets there and I'm gone. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. The whole battleship experience, at least from I can't speak for tours or the museum docents and all that good stuff, but for the security standpoint, the security detail, the best part of the battleship is opening the ship in the morning. It's literally you and her, and she's freaking amazing. The way you guys, Big Charlie, thank you. I saw your comment, and she's beautiful, and even more beautiful in person. It literally, people get off that ship, they're in awe. They get on all grumpy or not realizing what's going to happen. And when I talk to them as they get off, and I make it a point to try to talk to as many as I can, and I ask them first thing, what was your favorite part of the ship? And they all stop and smile, and the men think about something intelligent to say, I guess. The fathers, the men, the guys in the little group. The women will say either the guns or some machinery space or something. A good portion of them, I'm not going to say half or majority or anything, I'm just saying a nice good portion of them say the mess hall, especially the big galleries they got there, where they cook and stuff. And they're right, I actually kind of like that too. It's and the kids automatically the big guns, but opening the ship in the morning, this right here is, I never even had an inkling that this poor Mexican kid from poor Mexican family was ever gonna be opening up and in charge of one of America's biggest and best and badass battleships, the 4 Iowa class battleships. That's in New Jersey, Missouri, the Wisconsin, and of course my girl, the Iowa. And I provide protection for her. I keep an eye on her, and our staff, my co-workers, my fellow volunteers and stuff. It's amazing. All right, let me kill the noise. All right. I had to have the defroster on to defrost the windshield. Anyways, it's an amazing experience. You hang up the flag, you salute her, you put up that flag, the ship comes to life, and you start opening all the watertight doors and stuff and access ways, and you got a job to do, and I try to be consistent. I'm not gonna say do it fast, but in a consistent my speed where you're being proficient with your time, and then I get to relax. But that does not work for me. What you saw on the camera and stuff, and I'll do a little bit more today. That does not work at all. Actually, you know what, guys, that's an honor. So everything this country has given to me. I mentioned poor Mexican family and real poor upbringing and stuff. I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. That built so much beautiful, wonderful character in me. But and I know what it is to not have money and new toys and new clothes or the popular clothes everyone's wearing and you can't. And now I own a couple of homes. My family, everyone in my family, my brothers own their own homes. We're doing well. you know, I worked all those years for the county of Los Angeles. I got a pension, and my medical is covered. And yeah, I had to pay into that. We all pay into that. It's offered to us. And those before me those before me who I guess you could say advocated for us workers to get that. My hat's off to them. Our union at one time was amazing and fought for workers' rights and stuff. Our union out here in LA County for LA County employees. Now there's just a big political activist machine. So I stopped my membership. I didn't like the way they were spending my money, and we haven't gotten raises since the COVID. And you know, anyways, getting back to the ship. Real quick, I'll film this road part. Corrections. Some names I mispronounced yesterday and stuff, and I want to get those correct. And some names I omitted because I didn't know them at the time. So the wonderful, my fellow crew person who was instrumental and lead in the animal cat rescue, it's not Adele. I asked around, I was told it was Adele. It's Della. And I met her and talked to her yesterday, and I think she was surprised that someone thanked her. And then I mentioned that I wrote a chapter about her in my little book of my Iowa experiences with the people experiences, and she really was touched. So Della, absolutely wonderful integral part of that ship. Mark Beckelhop, who spent and gave us so much time these last two and a half years as we were watching that Long Beach construction project go up, and he gave us his wonderful professional and he knows what he's talking about insight to bring my videos to life. We knew what we were looking at and what was going on. Thank you, Mark. And I mispronounced your last name yesterday, but I know you can tell a lot of times I speak like I got my mouth full of marbles and I'm an excited little kid. But I owe you a beer, sir. You ever come down here? You come down here, let me know, and we'll arrange something so you come out here. We'll give you a nice personal tour on the Battleship, because I really did appreciate what you did for my videos, those almost on a daily basis, two and a half years. And the beautiful people from the animal rescue, the Pedro Pet Pals, the two ladies that participated that were there and did all the coaxing of the beautiful mother cat. And I got an update on the cat. That's Susan and Tara. I want to thank Susan and Tara on behalf of those of us who stayed behind and were caring for the safety of that beautiful cat family. Tara and Susan, thank you. Thank you on behalf of all of us from the bottom of our hearts. And here's the good news. Susan and Tara passed this along, I guess. That was not a feral cat. And a lot of crewmen told me that here in the last couple of days. She was from a wonderful, loving family. She loved her human family. And something happened and she was out on the streets. She had to become feral. And she was scared. They were trying to get her in the same cage with her kittens so she could feed her kittens. The kittens were a couple hours from dying, from what Susan told me. And they did. And they said by the next day or later on that evening, she was letting them pet her and she was purring and as sweet as can be. And they realized she was not a feral cat. She was a house cat. She came from a loving family and something happened. And oh man, that broke my heart. But the reason I'm volunteering on the Iowa and writing my little book and these videos, and I mentioned it to you guys, is the wonderful crewmen I get to work with. I mean, I can't even describe to you what's better, the actual Battleship Iowa or the humans that care for her on the crewman staff. And one of the crewmen volunteered, or one of the people related to the Battleship volunteered to adopt Mama Cat. And if he didn't, I would have. And now they're looking homes for 5 beautiful, fun little kittens they're waiting for them to be weaned. I guess that means get off of milk, mama's milk, before they can start adopting them. So if anybody on here is interested in that and stepping forward and has a big loving heart, it's 5 kittens. I'll get you more information and pictures or video later on, and they'll be looking for homes here in the near future. Feel free to contact me here, and I'll make that process start happening for you. So I got 2 jobs now. I may have 3 jobs. There's a great possibility, and I'm talking with the person who came forward and offered me a spot. I guess they like what they saw, and with their private business, and I might have 3 jobs here coming up here pretty soon, and I'm gonna go for it eventually. I'm also taking care of my mom, keeping an eye on her for right now, and she's up in age, so eventually she's gonna say, son, I need you to be with me now, full time. I'm gonna quit all my jobs and take care of my mom. So that's why I'm trying to get in as much fun as possible, and I'll come back to them, of course, one day, but my priority here very, very soon is, and I'm already doing it, when she gets sick, I got to take her to emergency or to the hospital and stuff, and that's where I'm at in life. So long-term commitments it's hard to do right now. I can attempt them and let the people know, hey, I'm probably gonna have to bail on you because of this reason, and everyone's been gracious and said, yeah, we'll work with you. Take care of your mom first is what they tell me, and thank you, Sue, for that, Sue Schmidt. Anyways, we'll end the video right here. I'm gonna pause it. When we cross the bridges getting into Iowa, I'll turn the camera back on. I just wanted to make those corrections. Let's see. There's more stuff I do want to say. Oh, we had a big video shoot yesterday. They were filming a music video on the Battleship. At the same time, we had the cadets. It was a cool group, and I met their, I guess their commanding officers yesterday, and we spoke, and 2 wonderful ladies, and I let them know their cadets look sharp. They were on point, and I said, anything you ladies need, you come. When I'm here, just come ask, and I'll see if I can get it done for you. And they absolutely love that. And I love watching the young people taking the Navy and maritime and future service and employment to this great country, and starting off as cadets, leading to careers in the Navy and stuff. And they're very prideful. Oh, they're walking up the gangplank. They grabbed all their gear. Now they got out of formation. Their commander spoke to them and stuff. Now they're walking up the gangplank, all loosey-goosey and talking amongst themselves. So I look at them, and they look at me, and it's my gangplank. So I tell them, hey, you guys really look sharp today. And here's their pride, man. They deepen their voice, and it's boys and girls. They deepen them. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But in a very prideful way, like the pride, the uniform, what they're doing, giving to the nation is starting to be instilled in them. And I heard that, thank you, sir. And I go, yeah, man, these kids are on their way. Good for them, man. All the young people of this nation, this is your country. No need to destroy it. Enjoy it and prosper. Anyways, okay, so the production crew came aboard early. We're talking early in the morning when me and Jake were opening up. It's the funny part. And the cadets. So the producer came out and he's saying, hey guys, I got to get on board. I need access. We got our equipment trucks coming. They're going to start unloading all the lights and the cameras and all the equipment that goes into these productions. And we got our staff, we got the actors, the performers. Everybody is just about getting here right about now. they're starting to, and yeah, he's right. All the trucks started lining up. He goes, "Can we park our cars right next to the Battleship?" And you can for special events come up and stuff like that. So there was no senior staff on board. It was way too early in the morning. There was no secondary senior staff. There was no executive. It's way too early. They're on the way, just not going to get there till a little bit later. I'm there early because I opened the ship. And our supervisor, Dennis, wasn't there. Second in command of our security unit. I'm the oldest guy there with more experience, but Jake is the younger guy. Jake has been with the Battleship for about 14 years. I'm sure he started off as a teenager, and he's still a really young guy. So he doesn't know what to answer. I can see it in his eyes. He's used to going to someone for instructions like I would, but nobody's there today. And the production guy said, "Come on, guys." He's down to pleading. And I stopped him. I said, "Jake, I know I'm the older guy here, but you're the senior guy here today. This is your Battleship. You're in charge, bud. You make the call. There's no chain of command today. You are the top of the chain of command." I go, "You make the judgment call. I'll back you up 100%. You let these people start parking their rigs and stuff right up against the bow where commercial stuff, vehicles and stuff, for special events usually get to park." I go, there's no wrong answer here. Any answer you choose, the judgment you make here, each one is correct, and I'm going to back you up 100%. So make the call, Jake. You're not doing anything wrong. You're in charge." And he liked that. Whoa. And yeah, he said, "Yeah, go ahead, back your trucks up against the bow, the front entrance of the Iowa, and let us know what you need." And he goes, "Hey, Florentino Rebuilding Company, you don't mind if I stand over there and stand guard over their equipment and stuff, make sure they get where they're going?" And I go, "No, Jake, you got it, man." And I got it right here. Take care of the film crew who paid a lot of money to film on board the Iowa. And so we give each other nicknames. And when he came back, later on when more of us were there, I'm always coming up with nickname. I had toyed with the idea of giving Jake the nickname the Assassin. He kind of quite did not like that. He's a real nice guy. So he came back. I go, "Jake," he goes, "they're all squared away, man. I think we got it. You think we're going to be all right?" I go, "Yeah, man, you made the call, man. No one's going to fucking question you. I'll be right there with you, man. And nobody better dare question you. We made the right call." And I go, "But you know what, Jake? I'm not going to call you the Assassin anymore." He goes, "Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. What is it now? What's my new nickname?" I go, "No, man. Your call sign is Hollywood." Man, I never seen Jake smile, and he had the biggest smile. He lit up. He goes, "I like that." And I go, "It's official, man. You're Hollywood now. That's your call sign." And when Henry, the other crazy young guy that works there, which we love to death, came on board, his name is the Machine, and he loves his nickname. So we got the Machine. We got Jake. They call me, my nickname, my call sign from my regular job is Money Man, so they call me Money Man. And it's just a way to, we're gonna depend on each other. Hopefully not one day, but serious stuff usually comes along with these type jobs eventually, and we're gonna depend on each other. And that's what I'm trying to do, is build that brotherhood, that camaraderie between us. It's working. And I saw Dennis pull the Machine aside, and the Machine thought, "Oh boy, I'm in trouble." He goes, "No, Henry," he goes, "let's sit over here together. There was an incident that happened the day before. Nobody was around. Henry had to do the incident report. He didn't know how to do one." So Dennis says, "No, it's not wrong. It's just that you didn't know how to do it. But today I'm going to sit with you. I'm going to show you it's a piece of cake and walk you through it." And he did. And very, very fatherly. And the Machine's anxiousness disappeared. And they sat aside for almost an hour and went through that. And me and Dennis talked about that afterwards. He sees what I'm trying to do, and he's on board. Anyways, I'll film when we get on top of the bridges, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're here, the pretty part of the trip. The size of that ship way over there. Well, you can't see it on camera. All those lights that are on in those cranes, it's got to be some sort of a auto carrier. Yeah, I can't zoom in from with this thing. I'll drive slow. The size of these ships blows me away. So today's my off day. Dennis, I told Dennis I could help and open up the ship. I'm gonna open her up, stick around a little bit, then I'm gonna head back home, enjoy my weekend. And I wouldn't mind staying, but I really got stuff to do, like laundry. I mowed my lawn last night, about 7:30. Still is plenty of daylight up, so the house looks nice and buttoned up in the yard. And I could be here all the time, but my regular day obligations don't let me. But there's my office, guys. Imagine coming to work to that every day. Holy shit. And like Jake yesterday, I'm in charge. She's my ship, and everything goes through me until senior people get here or Dennis. And my priority is the safety and the security. That's my job, and that's why I got hired here. And I'm going to do it 100% to the best of my ability. The security and the safety of the battleship and my crew, my fellow crew. Somebody's here already. Oh, is that right? Is that Jake? That might be Jake. And hi, George. I think that is Jake. Yeah, Jake is off today also, but he knew they need someone to open. You can't leave the ship alone. She grows on you. Anyways, let me pause you guys and go get my gear. Be right back. That looks so freaking awesome, bro. That was a great shot. You're not in the, I mean, but that's how it looks, the background and shit.
Yeah.
That was cool. All right, so Jake is here, my partner, and it's going to make opening the ship a breeze today. I already did my perimeter check. They were shooting the music video. They were here till 10, so I made sure everything was squared away, nothing broken, nothing left behind, trash, people, or any damage. Jake's going to go do that on the O2 level where they actually filmed the video, and then we'll get squared away real quick. I'm going to keep you guys on pause, but stick around because what I'm going to do is we're going to be able to shoot some more inside the ship. So we're going to go down a couple levels, work our way all the way towards the front of the ship to where turret number 1 and turret 2 is, and then talk a little bit along the way. It's actually really interesting. Stick around, don't go anywhere. This is going to be a fun ending to this video. I'm not going to be here too long, but that's what I always say, and I wind up usually staying here till 5 or 6 in closing. But yeah, Jake said the same thing, man. You know, you can't keep away from her. She's addicting, and we have a responsibility. He takes it very seriously, and so do I. All of us on our team. But anyways, stick around. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Do that before the people start getting here, and then that'll be it. Be right back. So we're gonna go down this morning right now to parts of the second deck where the public doesn't get to go.